Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about environmental pollution. The extreme weather of the Earth is becoming more and more frequent. Every day, have people died for various kinds of disasters. Humans gradually began to understand the seriousness of pollution of the environment. This speech will show you how harmful of environmental pollution to us. And I also want to tell you what we shall do to protect the environment. Environmental pollution is any discharge of material or energy into water, land, or air that cause or may cause acute or chronic detriment to the Earth's ecological balance or lower the quality of life. Pollutants may cause primary damage with direct identifiable impact on the environment, or secondary damage in the form of marrow perturbation in the delicate balance of the biological food web that are detectable only over a long time period. The environmental pollution is harmful for our body, the plant, and the weather. So I will present the detail of those harms. The environmental pollution is harm to human body health. Adverse air quality can kill many organisms, including humans. Ozone pollution causes respiratory disease, cardiovascular disease, throat inflammation, chest pain, and congestions. Water pollution causes approximately 40,000 deaths per day, mostly due to contamination of drinking water by untreated sewage in developing countries. Oil spill can cause skin irritation and rashes. Noise pollution induces hearing loss, high blood pressure, stress, and sleep disturbance. Mercury have linked to developmental deficits in the children and neurological symptoms. Older people are majorly exposed to disaster included by air pollution. Those with heart or lung disorders are at additional risk. Children and infants are also at serious risk. Lead and other heavy metals have been shown to cause neurological problems. Chemical and radioactive substances can cause cancer and as well as birth defects. The environmental pollution is harm to plants and animals. Air pollution does not only damage to human beings, it also damages plants and animals. When the air pollution, such as sulfuric acid combined with water droplets that makes up clouds, the water droplets become acidic. When those droplets fall to the ground as rain or snow, the acidity of water can have damage effect on the environment. When acid rain falls over an area, it can kill trees and harm animals, fish, and other wildlife. Acid rain destroys the lives of plants. When acid rain infiltrates into soil, and it will change the chemistry of the soil, making it unfit for many living things that rely on the soil and habitat or for nutrition. Acid rain also changes the chemistry of the lakes and streams that rainwater falls into, harming fish and other aquatic life. The environmental pollution has an influence on the weather. The effect to weather and climate of atmospheric pollutants is very significant. The atmospheric pollution reduces the soil radiation to the ground, and the rain is falling from the sky contains sulfuric acid. Acid rain can make a large attract of the forest and crops and destroy it. Then the environmental pollution leads the global climate change. Through the research, people think that carbon dioxide plays an important role in cans of atmospheric pollutants to cause climate change. Carbon dioxide can also absorb the long-wave radiation from the ground, so that it makes the layer near the ground become higher temperature, which is called the greenhouse effect. Above, we have discussed the harm of environmental pollution, and we have known the pollution can destroy everything, so we should protect our environment. But how to protect our environment? First, we should have save resources. There are many ways to save resources. For example, save food, save water, save electricity, and so on. In the daily life, everywhere you can see the phenomenon of wasted food. Maybe you didn't realize you are wasting. Maybe you think the little waste is nothing. Maybe you still think the resources of our earth is humongous because people live better and better. The word "save" in the people's heart have been neglected and forgotten. If all kinds of waste phenomenon is continue, the consequences would be very serious. The world has a population of 6 billion. If we waste every day, after a year, it will be a large number of wastes. However, there are many countries people without enough food to eat. Many countries have people starved to death. So we should save the food from every meal. The wastewater is also impressive. In a city with 2 million taps, more than 130,000 toilets, and have a quarter of them are leaking. Then those will waste more than 100 million tons of water a year. So we must save water, save from around 1 drop of water. Also, planting trees can protect the environment. Green plants rely on photosynthesis to maintain growth, absorb carbon dioxide, and release oxygen. According to survey, there are much negative oxygen ions in the air. After breath into body can adjust excitement and inhibition of cerebral cortex process. Improve body immune ability. There are many plants secret sterilization element. It can kill the bacteria. However, the plants can also windbreak and sand fixation, keep the soil and water conservation, regulating climate, so on and so on. Green plants benefit the nature, social, and human being. Why we shouldn't plant more trees? The earth is our home to live. To protect the environment can not only keep the ecological balance, also give our future generations a better living environment. So every one of us should have the conscience and cognitive to protect the environment. We need more actions to protect of the environment. After all, the earth belongs to everyone. Each one of us has a responsibility and duty to contribute to her. We should understand the great beauty environmental is lent to our own life. Thank you very much.